So here we're practicing using graph coloring to color a graph using the context of a map. So here is a map that shows some countries, the borders between them. We'll refer to each country by the letter. We say the two countries are bordering if their regions touch. So Gina, a map maker, needs to color named countries with different colors. She wants to use as few colors as possible without letting two bordering countries have the same color. So we'll use graph theory to determine the number of colors. So the first part here, we're going to draw a graph using our graph theory tools to represent those named countries. So we'll start with keeping it pretty simple. Start with P. For Portugal, and it looks like P is connected only to Spain, so that's going to be N. And Spain, after that, is connected to France. France is connected to Switzerland and to Italy. Notice also that Italy and Switzerland are connected. So we've got edges drawn there. So now we've got a graph to represent this map. And just like before, we'll consider these colors. We'll consider red, then we'll consider green. That's supposed to be green. Then we'll consider green. Then we'll consider that blue, and then if we get far enough down, we'll consider that orangey yellow. Usually 4 colors is going to be enough. Occasionally you might have to go to 5. That get a little bit complicated, but it can happen. So, more than one correct answer here in terms of what colors you use and how you do it. But I'll start here at I. Just because that has 2 edges. Might have been smart to start at F because that one has 3 edges, but I've already drawn it, so we'll just go with this. So you go there and say, okay, S can't be red, so I'm going to move down the list and say S is green. The reason S can't be red is it would be connected back to I. So then we go down to green. And then we move over to F and say F can't be red, can't be green, so it's got to be blue. So we're going down the list to blue. And then we move on to N, and N is where we would say, well, the mistake people make is just automatically go to another color. But N, go back to the beginning of your list. Consider them in order. So N could be red because there's nothing connecting N to I. So actually, we start back over and say N is red. And then P could be green or blue, frankly, but we'll just make it green so we stay consistent. Since P can't be red because that would connect to N. And so the next one on the list is green. So there we have our map that's been colored. It shows everything we want. Part B that's further down, I'm not going to scroll down to it, but this part B just asks what's the smallest number of colors. And so how many colors do we need to make this map? So the answer to that is 3. And the answer to part A was just draw the map and color the map. And so the point to this is if we wanted to actually color in this particular map, then we would say Italy is red, and we would say Spain is, or Switzerland rather, is green, and we would say France is blue, and then go back to the beginning and say Spain is red and Portugal is green. And the point to all that is if we colored the map in that way, you'd be able to see the outlines of all those countries, and you would use as few of colors as possible.